radar dome is already open. A narrow beam keeps sweeping the same arc. Control lights remain steady on the console. Nothing is about to change. You don't need to follow any details. The words can stay in the background, like a slow pulse moving through a hidden system. The station sits on a high ridge above an empty basin. Steel steps lead to a single insulated door. A thin seal line stays clean around the frame. Inside, the equipment room is cool and dry. Panels glow in dim rows. Fans hold one low, even tone. At the center, the radar dish turns under a white dome. Its motor does not surge. Its speed does not drift. Each rotation repeats the last. A timing screen shows one stable number. No countdown begins. No alert banner appears. Along the wall, racks hold receiver modules in neat slots. Green indicators remain on. Blue indicators blink in measured intervals. A spare module case stays latched on a shelf. Tags hang straight. Nothing is removed. Outside the dome opening, the sky stays clear and dark. No aircraft light crosses the beam. No cloud edge passes over the ridge. Below, the basin holds no road lights. No vehicle climbs the access track. Distance remains still. A pressure gauge near the cooling line holds its needle. The glass stays clear. No condensation forms on the rim. A relay clicks once behind the panel. One click. Then the baseline fan tone returns. A narrow walkway circles the inner dome. Handrails remain cold to the touch. No step crosses the grate. A service switch cover stays down near the motor housing. Paint marks remain aligned. No adjustment begins. On the desk, a long sheet lies open to a blank line. A pencil rests in its clip. No note is needed tonight. A small clock advances without sound. You do not follow it. The room does not react. The dish continues to sweep its quiet arc. The beam leaves the dome, crosses open air, and returns. Nothing answers it. Sensors continue to read. Power continues to hold. The station remains steady. A weather mast stands outside the door on a short pole. Its wind cups barely move. A tiny temperature light blinks once, then pauses. The mast does not rattle. The pole does not flex. The ridge air stays gentle and thin. Inside the rack room, a battery cabinet sits under a vent. One green lamp remains on. A second lamp remains off. A fan in the cabinet turns. Its tone stays level. No heat builds behind the grill. A laminated checklist is clipped to the side of the console. Rows are printed in plain text. No box is marked for this hour. A spare keyring rests in a labeled tray. Keys do not shift. Near the dome wall, a tool drawer remains closed. Its handle stays centered. No metal clinks. Its strap remains straight. The switch stays off. A narrow cable run follows the floor edge toward the motor. Clips hold the line in even spacing. No connector loosens. A warning label reads, "High voltage." Letters remain sharp in the dim light. No cover plate lifts. The timing screen holds its number. The digits do not step forward in a visible jump. They remain stable, as if anchored. A second monitor shows a flat trace. No spike breaks it. The line stays calm. A soft click comes from the rotation controller. Not a fault, a routine confirmation. Then only the fans remain. The dish keeps turning overhead. Outside the dome slit, the beam sweeps across open air. It touches nothing you can see. It returns without resistance. The sky stays clear. The stars remain fixed. The ridgeline stays dark. Below, the basin remains silent. A distant river line reflects no light. The roads remain empty. No headlight approaches the ridge. No sound climbs from the valley floor. A thin seam of frost rests along a metal bracket near the door. It does not spread. It does not melt. The station holds its temperature. The air remains dry. You stand beside the handrail on the inner walkway. The metal feels cool. Your step makes a small sound on the grate. The sound fades quickly. The dome returns to its baseline hum. At the edge of the console, a folded chart lies under a clear sleeve. Grid lines remain visible. No page turns. A pencil mark sits on one corner. It does not change. It stays as a quiet reference. The receiver racks continue to glow. Each module shows the same pattern. No red light appears. The blue blink remains measured. The green lamps remain steady. The system holds its calm. A faint contraction sounds in the dome skin, cold settling against steel. Then silence returns. Outside, the ridge remains calm. Inside, the lights remain dim. The sweep continues without hurry. The basin below stays dark and complete. The access road remains empty. The horizon line remains sharp. Nothing starts. Nothing ends. The radar keeps turning above the silent basin, quiet and unchanged, through the long hours before dawn. The sweep continues under the dome without change. No motor tone shifts. No bearing warms. The rotation holds its pace. The beam leaves the housing and returns again. Nothing answers it. Nothing interrupts it. On the console, the same indicators remain. Green lamps stay steady. Blue pulses keep their interval. No new message appears on the timing screen. Digits hold their value. No banner forms. Along the inner walkway, the handrail stays cool. Bolts remain tight in their brackets. No step crosses the grate. A service cover near the motor housing stays down. Paint marks remain aligned. No latch moves. Outside the door, the weather mast holds still. Wind cups barely move. The temperature light blinks clicks once, then pauses. No gust presses the ridge. No rattle reaches the dome. Inside the receiver racks, modules keep their pattern. No red light appears. No fuse trips. A cabinet fan keeps its low tone. It does not rise. It does not fade. The battery cabinet remains calm under the vent. One green lamp stays on. The second lamp stays off. No charge alarm sounds. No heat builds behind the grill. A relay clicks once within the controller. One click. Then the baseline hum returns. The sweep continues. The arc repeats. Beyond the dome opening, the sky remains clear. Stars stay fixed. No aircraft light crosses the beam. Below, the basin remains unlit. No headlight climbs the access road. Distance stays still. On the desk, the log sheet remains blank. The pencil stays clipped. No note is needed. A clock hand advances without sound. You do not follow it. A thin seam of frost remains on a bracket near the door. It does not spread. It does not melt. The air stays dry. The room holds its temperature. A folded chart remains under its clear sleeve. Grid lines stay visible. No page turns. A small mark on the corner stays as it is. Nothing shifts it. The beam sweeps across open air again. It touches nothing you can see. It returns without resistance. Nothing starts. Nothing ends. The radar keeps turning above the silent basin, quiet and unchanged, through the next slow stretch of night. Near the entrance, a keypad light remains steady. No code is entered. The latch stays closed. A small rubber mat lies flat on the floor. Corners do not curl. No dust lifts from its edge. At the base of the dome, a warning placard remains readable. High RF. Keep clear. Letters stay sharp in the dim light. A coil of spare cable rests in neat loops on a shelf. Each loop holds its circle. No end slips free. Outside, a single marker lamp on the ridge fence glows faintly. It does not blink. It simply marks the boundary line. No vehicle approaches the gate. No sound climbs from the basin floor. The station remains steady. A small screen on the wall shows link, OK. The text does not change. No reconnect begins. The dome keeps its arc. The lights keep their level. The night remains quiet. No footsteps return. The ridge holds silence. The sweep continues in the same calm arc. No indicator changes color. No message appears. The console holds its steady lights. Outside, the basin remains dark. No headlight climbs the access road. No sound reaches the ridge. The horizon stays still. On the walkway, the handrail stays cold. No step crosses the grate. No latch moves the service cover. A relay confirms the controller once. One click. Then the baseline hum returns. The rotation does not drift. The weather mast light blinks once and pauses. Wind cups barely move. No gust presses the dome. The long sheet remains blank. The pencil remains clipped. No note is needed. The clock advances without attention. The beam leaves the dome and returns again. Nothing answers it. Nothing interrupts it. The station remains steady above the silent basin, quiet and unchanged as the night continues.